In January, we did my annual 31 Days to a More Effective Compliance program where we looked at one thing you could do each day. Well, we're back with the Compliance Tip of the Day. This is the podcast where we bring you daily insights and practical advice on navigating the ever-evolving landscape of compliance requirements. Whether you're a seasoned compliance professional or just starting your journey, my aim in this podcast is to provide you with a bite-sized, actionable tip to help you stay on top of your compliance game. In the chaotic world of 2025 and beyond, compliance will become even more important, and you staying on top of your game will help your company move forward. Today on the Compliance Tip of the Day, we consider the use of your supply chain partners as a communications channel for your compliance program. Yesterday, I talked about asking questions to facilitate communications and compliance. Well, today I want to ask you to think about using your supply chain as a two-way street of passing information, which could create a more holistic approach to information gathering and management in your compliance program. What does it take to create a meaningful, innovative compliance program for your supply chain partners? It's almost universally recognized that third parties are your highest compliance risk. What if you could turn your supply chain from a liability under the FCPA or other anti-corruption laws to an area that brings innovation to your compliance program? This is an area that I don't think many compliance professionals have mined. So what are some of the keys? Well, there are actually 5 to a successful innovation program spanning your supply chain partners. Number 1, don't settle for the status quo. You should not settle for simply the status quo, and this innovation does not always come from a customer or even an in-house compliance professional. If a company in your supply chain can suggest a better way to do compliance, at least listen. 2, hit the road to hit your metrics. To understand your compliance risks from all third parties, you should get out of the corporate office and hit the road. This is even truer post-pandemic when it comes to exploring innovation. There's a little downside for a compliance professional to visit a supply chain partner and have a face-to-face meeting. 3, send prospectors, not auditors. While an audit clause can be critical in any best practices compliance program, both from a commercial and compliance perspective, too often firms use supply chain managers as auditors when they are dealing with supply chain partners. This is wrong, and you should consider these types of managers as innovation partners and not auditors. Every third party should have a relationship manager, whether that third party is on the sales or supply chain side of things. 4, show and tell. If there has been one key theme around communication and compliance, it's trust. In the supply chain and third-party arena, trust remains an important role in supply chain innovation. You should consider the issue that if your partner has trust in you and your compliance program, they'll be more willing to work with you. Top-down command structures may well be counterproductive. Number 5, who's running the show? This really means what is each side bringing to the relationship, both in terms of resources and capabilities. In the compliance regime, it could well lead to your partner taking a greater role in managing compliance in a specific arena or even a certain set of vendors. Your local supply chain partner might be stronger in the local culture, which would allow it to lead collaboration by other vendors in localized anti-corruption networks or roundtables. Utilization of this process will increase your compliance program. So what are the 3 key takeaways? Number 1, a 360-degree approach to communication and compliance includes stakeholders outside your company. 2, remember the 5 keys to successful innovation spanning supply chain partners. And 3, your company's supply chain is literally there at your fingertips. Why not tap them into a 360-degree approach so that you can utilize their expertise in creating a more effective compliance program going forward? One of of the things that I'm happy to do for you, the compliance profession, is if you have a question or a series of questions you would like some compliance tips on, I'm happy to take any requests that you might want, certainly anonymize them, and give you a quick tip. Either one quick tip or maybe a week's worth of quick tips. So if you have any tips you want about your compliance program, you can shoot me an email at tfox@tfoxlaw.com. This podcast was created and produced with the assistance of AI.